Hello and welcome to Josiah is Right. So Penny, what are we going to take a look at today?
The ExoSquad ship.
The ExoSquad ship, the Resolute II. So with that, let's take a quick look at the history of the Resolute II. The Resolute II was the flagship of the Exo fleet. Famously and successfully, it was commanded by Admiral Winfield. However, when Matthew Marcus was briefly in command, that led to the ship's destruction. Although Marcus did redeem himself and evacuated the crew, but went down with the ship, steering it into the Neo-Sapien fleet. It's a better version of this. The toy is actually the Resolute II from the Space series, which is really just marketing fluff because they did it for any ship that looked kind of like a ship, like Kaz Takagi's ship, for example. The Resolute II was built by the pirates who didn't agree with Jonas M'Baka's decision to align himself with the Exo fleet. However, it was stolen by ExoSquad and then given to Admiral Winfield for the rest of the war. So first of all, the ship here is obviously in smaller scale. Can you hold up, do we have an ExoSquad figure, Penny? So we can hold up an ExoSquad figure, and I'll hold it here so you can see the scale comparison. Obviously, this is the action figure that would, proportionally, is like a giant, right, compared to this thing. So this is basically part of what is known as the Micro series. I don't know if that's the official term, but that's the term that I use. And inside here, which is my favorite part of this ship, is you open this up, and then inside...
And it comes with mini ships.
Yes, it comes with mini ships. So
Which
you
is
have,
the hard part to find.
Yes, the hard part to find. When you maybe come across the ship out there in the wild, you may or may not have... You have Marsala's, the amphibious assault E-frame, whatever it is. And then aerial attack, the miniature version of JT Marsh's E-frame. And so they dock here. There is one piece missing that goes to this dock that is not with it. The other thing that's missing with mine are the missiles. You'll see here that there are no missiles. Yeah, and as Penny was demonstrating, the arms on these are articulated a little bit. So you can actually get a little bit of playability out of the mini E-frames. I wonder, I don't know exactly which ones comes with the other micro sets. I know there's like a bigger micro set that's like a small E-frame with a smaller removable figure, but I've never seen those in person other than like the toy L as a kid. And this one, like I said, this is from Kelly's Toy Stop here in Huntington Beach, close to us. If you press the buttons, that lights up on the inside. And then I'll turn this so you guys can see. Lights up in the back, and then lights up on the top. And then this one sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. But again, when you press it, and then finally this button never seems to work. So I don't know if it's the lock. Hey, that's the first time that's worked. So everybody frame up. So then you have these little guys here, these little the missile bays that you can twist. These turn, so you can twist it. You see it, Primmy? So that turns, but it does not have the missiles. But what happens when you press that down on that, Prim? So that fires. And so anytime, it's cool. This is the first time I've discovered this, only because I have the two cameras here. I have my camera here and then my phone to get the close-ups of the Resolute. I did not even know that lights up inside. I really didn't know that. That's really cool to discover. Because normally when we've played with this with the kids, it's like this. And so this light here also lights up on the inside. So that is the Resolute II. It is the latest addition to the ExoSquad collection. It is my first addition to the fleet. It's part of the fleet, I guess, to my ExoSquad collection that is any kind of micro toy. I know that they had the Robotech stuff later on in line that maybe is quasi in scale to this, not really, but kind of sorta. So all the sort of smaller stuff that I was a big fan of micro toys as a kid, Micro Machines, Mighty Max I was a big fan of. I did a video on that, the toy history with Paul a while back. And so I hope that I can add some more micro toys, but my goal is really to complete the main crux of ExoSquad. And so this is the latest addition to that. Any thoughts on this toy, Penny? Oh yeah, they can stand inside. So let's get a close view so you guys can see that. You can see how much of the focus. Inside there you can see, so it's got the pegs inside, and you can fit a few different ships actually. And then, yeah, this guy too has, this E-frame has pegs on the feet. as well.
Oh,
so
you can
should
also move. You just turned them.
Yeah, you can rotate it around basically. So any final thoughts on the Resolute II pannier prim?
That's different than the middle button was.
Yeah, that was the first time that's worked. So like I said, or the back button.
The back button? It was the back button?
See, it's not working.
Everybody, I'm up.
Everybody. You can hear it's a little wonky. I don't remember if, I think I put new batteries in it, so I don't know if it's just like a wiring issue. I mean, this toy is, I think it's from 1995, so it's very nearly 30 years old right now.
And vintage.
Thank you again to Kelly's Toy Stop, and this is actually from like my birthday present. My birthday's in March, so we're behind. I have a few other vintage toys we're gonna cover, so watch our next video. We're gonna unbox a vintage Police Academy toy.
Yes!
See you soon.
Bye!
Okay.
Wait, Dad, we didn't say please subscribe.
Oh, it's okay.